thank you again. International Education Week is a week-long series of events that we are hosting here at the University of Montana, but it is celebrated nationwide and worldwide at different universities and just brings awareness and education about different cultures, backgrounds, and people from all over the world. So thanks for joining, and I will turn it off to our speakers this morning to introduce themselves.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Soraya Madriaza, and I am the Director of International Relations at Universidad Mayor.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gerardo Peralta. I am the outgoing coordinator at Universidad Mayor, Chile.
Yeah, and
Good morning. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. We have a third person from Universidad Mayor. Okay.
Yeah. I'm Carolina Montiel. Good morning. I'm Common Student Coordinator at Universidad Mayor.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say a few words. Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Maria Ongorichodi, and I'm the Associate Director of the Global Engagement Office here at the University of Montana, Director of Ed Abroad and Partnerships. And Universidad de Mayor in Chile has been University of Montana's partner institution for already many, many years. And we have been exchanging students and also have had faculty visit the university in the past, and we're really excited to continue our partnership. And of course, the global pandemic has stopped the mobility for a while, but as you all may know, University of Montana is restarting student mobility, and we have 100 students abroad this semester, and we'll be continuing to send more students in the spring. So this is a good moment for us to be really highlighting our partner institutions. So first we will hear from Universidad de Mayor, and then later we'll hear from our second very important partner institution in Greece, namely the American College of Greece. So take it away, Universidad de Mayor.
Thank you so much. Well, I would like to start this presentation providing some data about us. Universidad Mayor was founded in 1988 as a private nonprofit university. We have 12 campuses, 10 in Santiago, the capital city, 1 in Temuco, a southern region of Chile, and 1 in Miami, named Nexus University. Universidad Mayor has 43 undergraduate and 113 graduate programs, including 6 PhD, 36 masters, 18 medical and dental specializations, and 54 certificates in full-time, evening, online, and continuing education modalities. Nearly 75% of the students are undergraduate. Next slide, please. Thank you. We have 22,000 students and 32,000 alumni. We have 4 colleges: science, humanities, arts, and interdisciplinary studies. We are very strong in science and research with 18 research centers. Okay. Universidad Mayor was the first Chilean university to become accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education. And today we are facing a new accreditation process. The first design thinking school created in Latin America is part of Universidad Mayor too. We have an extensive network of international agreement with universities around the globe, and our international work model is based on 3 main objectives, okay? Knowledge generation and transfer, creation of collaborative networks and projects, for example, global classroom, COIL projects, and third place, students and academic mobility. Regarding academic mobility, we have received a significant number of Fulbright scholars, and we have participated in Erasmus project with European universities. And we also have a successful program of student mobilization with more than 13,000 students mobilized since 2003. To talk a little more of this subject, here is the person in charge of the outgoing mobility of Universidad Mayor, Gerardo Peralta.
Thank you. I'm trying to change our I'm sorry, it's kind of hard because it's hiding, but I'm talking about a little bit. Okay, there you go. So, welcome to our outgoing students program. I would like to tell you a little bit of our program and our students to go abroad. So, through the years, we carried out very successful international experiences for more than 2,500 students, very successful in 5 continents. During last 20 years of hard working, our office achieved nearly 400 cooperation agreements with universities from 50 countries worldwide. Our rectorate has a special support for our students to go abroad. That's why we have this special grant for outstanding students. That includes airfare for their study abroad. Also, during last 10 years, we gained a lot of experience doing tailor-made summer programs with American universities such University of Montana and also Mexican universities. Students like you enjoyed our culture, landscapes, and different and immersive academic and cultural experiences. And last but not least, we are proud to say that over 90% of our students recommend their international abroad destination. So, welcome to Chile. We are a very long and narrow piece of land in the south of the world, different but very unique, with nice people, very open to different cultures, with 3 big geographic zones and a lot of culture to share. A lot of international students could live this in person. So that's why we have Carolina Montiel here to speak more about these experiences with international students at U Mayor.
Thank you, Gerardo. Thank you for inviting me to this activity. And I want to explain that our main objective is to help exchange students during the semester in Universidad Mayor. For example, if the student needs help in accommodation suggestion, tips about our country, and more. It's important to mention that 10,000 international students carry out exchange at U Mayor between 2004 and 2021. University authorities have decided to continue with the online modality the first semester 2022. We will have 23 students from 5 countries, 7 different universities applying the exchange program in different schools. About the experience of the student in this online modality, they are very happy with the program because they have been able to get new knowledge and meet different people. But Universidad Mayor had decided to resume the face-to-face exchange for the first semester 2022. It's a good news for us. Until today, we have 61 students from 12 different countries and 33 universities. They will study in several schools of our university, for example, business, journalism, and different pedagogies. Our program is a very strong program and this support and activities, okay? We offer several benefits to exchange students once they arrive in Chile, such as reception at airport in Santiago. Our mobility staff pick up the student and they are going to leave their places of accommodation. This service is free for students. Another activity is seminar Welcome to Chile at Universidad Mayor. During one day, the student receive different lectures to get to know Chile, Universidad Mayor, and each other. ID card. This is an individual credential and can be used on any university campuses. The students be able to access computer labs and request material, for example, books and so on. At any university library, they will also be able to get discounts in restaurants, movie theater, shops, and more. Our program allows you to live and immerse yourself in Chilean culture. For example, field trips our mobility staff makes different trips to places near Santiago. For example, we go to Valparaíso. Valparaíso is the most important port in Chile. Isla Negra. In this place, the student can to know the museum of the most important reader in Chile, Mr. Pablo Neruda. International fair students. This fair takes place of semester, and the objective is that each country shows its culture and home university to Chilean students at Universidad Mayor. Chilean cooking classes is another activity, and in this activity, the student can to know the Chilean meals, cooking and proof. Universidad Mayor offers a Spanish course too, and this course has 100 hours and 6 credits. So finally, about accommodation, Universidad Mayor doesn't have a student accommodation resident. Before the student arrives in Chile, we send an email with many suggestions, safe and well located in the city. Thanks for everything. We are waiting for you at Universidad Mayor. Our country is beautiful. Finally, if anyone has a question, Soraya and Gerardo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So you have currently 61 students on your campus from the partner universities, what you said. And I was curious for this, your semester 2 in, well, let's say your semester 1 in 2022, are you expecting even, well, I'm assuming you're expecting even more students. And also one of the questions I had is whether all of your courses will be offered face-to-face, or is it going to be more like a hybrid modality with a combination of online and face-to-face courses?
Gerardo, ¿contestas tú o contesto yo?
Yeah, just today we received the news about from our rectorate that for first semester of 2022 will be face-to-face for all our programs and all our schools. So that's very good news and very recently. So and I think we could keep a sort of hybrid component for international elements. So maybe we will coexist with both options.
Great, thank you so much. Maybe if there aren't any other questions at this time, so then I think we'll just have Justin present. Justin, hello, welcome.
Hi, Kalimera, hello, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Where are you, Justin, now? Are you now in Greece or are you in Boston?
I'm not, so I'm based on the East Coast of the United States,
right.
But I am in Greece for the start of every semester. So any students who choose to join our program, I'm there to welcome you guys at the beginning. So if it's okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you.
And I'll just pull up my presentation here. So good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Justin Schaefer, and I'm the Associate Dean of North American Enrollment and Study Abroad at the American College of Greece in Athens. And today I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about our exchange program and what you can expect if you choose to study with us in Greece. So I'm going to jump right in. And I always like to get started with talking about why students choose Greece as a study abroad destination. I know that when it comes to researching study abroad locations, you guys have a lot of options. It's a great big world out there. So why Greece? What makes Greece a unique destination for a study abroad experience? Now, I know I'm probably a little bit biased here, but I think that there are a lot of excellent reasons why students choose Greece. I've put some of them here for you on this slide. But what I tend to find talking with our students, that really seems to boil down to 3 main points for Greece and for ACG in particular. Number 1 is location. Obviously, we're a European country, but Greece is really quite uniquely located in that we're right in the center of the Mediterranean. We're at a crossroads between Europe, between the Middle East, between Asia and North Africa. So for a student who's looking for an experience in a destination where you're going to have an opportunity to sort of travel quite a bit and explore not just your host country, but other areas of the world, Greece is a wonderful jumping off point to be able to travel and explore. Number 2 is in our name as an institution. We are obviously the American College of Greece, so we are a US university. We're US accredited. All of our courses are taught entirely in English. So for students who are looking for an experience where the transition academically is a little bit simpler, I would say ACG is a wonderful destination for you to consider. And the third reason why students tend to choose Greece, which I think is probably the biggest reason why a lot of students choose this destination, is absolutely the affordability factor. Greece has one of the lowest costs of living in the European Union. It is quite an affordable place to live. So for students who are looking for an experience or a destination where you're really going to get a lot of bang for your buck, so to speak, Greece is a wonderful option to consider. A little bit of history about our institution and who we are. We were founded in 1875. So we've been around for almost 150 years. This is not our first rodeo, so to speak. We are very used to bringing students to Greece to study. We've been doing it for many, many, many years. We are a duly accredited institution. As I mentioned, we are US accredited, but we also hold validation in the United Kingdom via Open University. That doesn't really affect study abroad students too much, but it does affect a little bit of how our courses are structured academically, which I'll talk about a little bit later in the presentation. We have a beautiful 64-acre private gated US-style campus in the Athenian neighborhood of Agia Paraskevi. And a fun fact about our institution is we're actually the official training site for the US Olympic team in Greece. So a lot of our facilities were constructed for the 2004 Olympic Games. We have the Olympic Museum on campus. And when the games return to Greece again, the US team is housed in our university housing and they train in our athletic facilities. I've placed our enrollment profile down here for you. Now this is from fall 2019, so just before the pandemic. We are back to these numbers, but that's just for this upcoming semester where we're starting to get back to full enrollment post-COVID. So under normal circumstances, we're about 4,200 students in total, about 3,300 of which are undergraduate students. So we're not a super huge university, but we're also not super small. Our student population is quite diverse. Our students are coming to us from all over the world, but we are actually the largest private educational institution in Greece. So we are a well-known institution in Greece, and a large portion of our population are Greek students. So if you're looking for a study abroad experience where you're really going to get to meet and mingle with the locals, if you're looking for an experience where you're going to get to meet Greek students, you're certainly going to have that on our campus. About 30% of our population are students from the United States. So you're also not going to be the only US students studying with us. And about 10% are students from other places from all over the world. So it really is quite a diverse campus community. Our facilities at ACG are state-of-the-art, top-notch facilities. We are very, very proud of our campus. From our John S. Bailey Library, which is the largest private library in the Balkans, to our beautiful science labs, which were just reconstructed this summer, to our simulated trading room, which you can see a photo of down here in the lower left-hand corner. Our facilities are state-of-the-art. So you're going to have access to all of the same sorts of facilities that you would expect from any other university here in the States, certainly exactly what you have at University of Montana. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the city of Athens, I mentioned we're located in the neighborhood of Agia Paraskevi. So we are in the northeastern section of the city. We're not right downtown in the touristic center, which I think gives students quite a unique experience. The neighborhood that we're located in is a very authentic Greek neighborhood. So it really is an immersion experience. You're going to be living alongside real Greek families in a very traditional neighborhood. However, it's really easy to access other parts of the city. So from our neighborhood with public transportation, you can hop on the metro and you can be downtown at the Parthenon in about 20 minutes. So it's really, really easy to get around. Because we are located on the edge of the city, we're also really close to a lot of nature reserves, beautiful mountains, areas where you can go hiking. You can see some of the photos here. It is an urban environment, but we're right on that edge. We're about 20 minutes to the international airport, about 15 minutes to the hiking trails in the mountains, and about 30 minutes to the closest beach. So there's lots to see and do and explore in our area. a little bit more about Athens in general. I think when students think of Greece and they think of Athens, it really tends to evoke two things. People think of the ancient history and they think of beautiful beaches and islands. Yes, Greece has both of those things, but there's so much more to Greece than just ancient ruins and pretty beaches. There's a lot to see. There's something for everyone. So regardless of what it is that you're interested in or what you're looking for, I can guarantee you're going to find something to pique your interest while you're studying in Athens. A little bit about our academics. So we currently have 32 undergraduate major programs and 51 minor programs in 3 schools. Now, what's most important for study abroad students to know is that we offer more than 1,000 academic courses every single year. So regardless of what your major is, we can pretty much guarantee that you're going to find coursework that's going to fit into your program back at University of Montana. We also offer priority course registration to study abroad students. So if you have a very specific course that you need to stay on track for your degree completion, we can pretty much guarantee that you're going to get into your first choice classes at ACG, provided that you register by the registration deadline. So I'm not going to get into too much on these next slides, but I just wanted to give you guys an example of what our programs look like and what we're offering. So these are the majors and minors available in the School of Business and Economics, the programs in the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and the programs in the Francis Rich School of Fine and Performing Arts. If you didn't see your major listed, please do not worry. As I mentioned, there are a lot of academic courses available, so there's lots to choose from. One of the unique things about being an American university abroad is that we offer sort of that same American college experience that students expect here in the States. So we have all of the same clubs and academic societies and organizations and events on our campus. It's a very, very lively campus atmosphere. And we expect study abroad students to get involved in our campus community. So when you're with us at ACG, you're not just a study abroad student, you are an ACG student. All of these programs are open and available to study abroad students. And we highly encourage you to get involved in our campus. Join a club, participate in a sports team, go to some of the events or presentations or performances that we have on campus. It's really, really a big part of our program and who we are as an institution. We have an excellent team on campus, including our colleagues in our International Student Services Office. They're really there to be your go-to office for anything and everything you need while you're with us that's non-academic. So if you need help mailing a package, or if you have issue with your cell phone service, or if you want to plan a trip to Rome or Paris or London or one of the Greek islands, our colleagues in the International Student Services Office are there to assist you with all of that. They really are your go-to people. And why I like to bring this up to students is I want you to know that you're going to be very supported in our program. You're not going to get to Greece and just be left to your own whims. You're going to have a lot of support and a lot of access to information you need to make sure that you have the best possible time with us. Housing at ACG is apartment style housing. So we don't have the traditional dorm style that you find in the States at most universities. What we offer are fully furnished university-owned apartments in one of our 4 main residence buildings. Now, the residence buildings are not located within the 64-acre campus gate. However, they're spread throughout the neighborhood of Agia Pareskevi. So they're very easily accessible to campus. I think the furthest apartment building is maybe about a 15-minute walk to the campus gate. They're fully furnished apartments, so they come with everything you need. There's dishes and pots and pans in your kitchen. There's a bedroom, obviously bathrooms, communal areas for students. Within the buildings themselves, there are residence life staff who have office spaces. There's live-in RAs. So if you ever need anything day or night, there's always somebody there to assist you. There are free laundry services available in our residences as well. So you can wash and dry your clothes right at home. You don't have to worry about sending them out or paying for that service. There's a small gym located in our R1 residence building. So if you don't want to go all the way to the fitness center on campus, you can work out right at home. They're very safe and secure. Athens and Greece in general are very safe and secure areas, but we do have 24-hour security at the residence halls as well as on campus. So just know that you're very safe in our area. A little bit about dining at ACG. We do have 3 dining options on campus. We have our main dining hall, We have Humanities, which is a small cafe for grab and go snacks, coffees, a bag of chips, things that you can grab when you're running late to class, as well as a Starbucks. There are a couple of meal plan options available to study abroad students. However, they're not a requirement of our program. So if you choose to get a meal plan, that's great. If not, you can still use all of the dining facilities on campus. You just pay for it as you go. The dining hall is pretty similar to what you would expect from any dining hall here in the States. However, they do offer a selection of freshly prepared Greek dishes every single day. And again, I know I'm probably a little biased here, but the food on ACG's campus is spectacular. Mediterranean cuisine is delicious. It's quite varied. So if you have any sort of dietary restrictions, any students who are vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, no real worries there. You can certainly find things to eat on our campus and all throughout Greece. Because we are in a big city, it is an urban environment, there's also a lot of dining options in our neighborhood. And I've placed a couple of my favorite restaurants here. So if you do join us at ACG, I hope that you have the opportunity to try some of them, especially Tsitsi at the bottom. That's my absolute favorite. I mentioned our athletic facilities, our athletic programs. Again, please know that these are open and available to our students. So if we have any athletes out there who are interested in going abroad, if you're with us during a season for a sport that you play, just know that you are eligible to try out for our teams and hopefully play with us while you are at ACG. We do offer several excursions as a part of our study abroad experience. So we have 3 excursions for fall and spring semesters that are included in the program. Now they do change from semester to semester, so I can't always guarantee exactly where you're going to go. But typically we take students to 1 Greek island, 1 cultural heritage site, and 1 other city or town somewhere in mainland Greece. These photos here are all photos from actual student excursions. I personally have been to every single one of these locations with the students, and I can tell you from personal experience that they're even more beautiful and spectacular in person. So just know that that is a part of our program. Health and wellness. Well, after the past couple of years, I think we all can agree that health and wellness is extremely important. And it's something that we take very seriously at ACG. So I always like to mention that we have an excellent health and wellness center that's open and available to our students. We have nursing staff that are there to assist you with anything that you may need. We work very closely with local doctors, local hospitals and clinics. So while you're abroad, if, hopefully not, but if you need a medical service, if you need to see a doctor, if you need to go to a hospital, again, hopefully not. But if you do, just know that we have these services available. We work with English-speaking doctors in the area. So we're there to make sure that you're supported and taken care of. The Health and Wellness Center also organizes a lot of fun activities. So it's not just for when you're sick. They do things like wellness coaching, meditation and yoga workshops, cooking demonstrations to learn how to cook healthy Mediterranean food. So I hope that you would take advantage of these services while you're with us. I also want to mention that we do have a counseling center on campus that is free and confidential for all students. So if you're feeling a little homesick or just want to chat with somebody, just know that those services are available to you at ACG. Arrival and orientation. We offer a comprehensive orientation program. So when you arrive in Greece, we pick you up from the airport and we bring you directly to the residence hall to move in. Airport transportation is included in the program upon arrival. The orientation program is quite comprehensive. So you're going to have sessions on everything from academics at ACG, safety and security, learning all about our campus, our programs and what's available to you while you're with us. There's also going to be events such as campus tours, neighborhood tours, and a downtown Athens tour to make sure that you guys are acclimated to the city. We'll take you down to the metro station. We show you how to use the metro station, how to use public transportation. And the whole point of orientation week is really just to make sure that you guys are prepared for your semester while you're with us. So again, just know that you're not going to be thrown to the wolves. You'll have a lot of support when you arrive in Greece. The visa process is something that we will discuss throughout the enrollment process. It's not a difficult process, but if you are not an EU citizen, you will obviously require a visa to study with us. The reason I bring this up now for students considering our program is that it's important to note that for the Greek visa, students are required to go for an in-person appointment at the consulate. The consulate who presides over Montana as their jurisdiction is the Greek consulate of San Francisco. So just an important thing to keep in mind that if you are a Montana resident, you will be required to travel to San Francisco for your visa appointment. It's not a difficult process. Again, we help you, we walk you through the entire thing, but something that I like to be upfront with students about. And I think that's it for me in terms of general information. If you have additional questions, you can always reach out to us at studyabroad@acg.edu, or please first speak to the Study Abroad office at UMontana. And if anyone has any other questions for me, I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, thank you so much, Justin, for the presentation, and thank you for Universidad Mayor for your presentation and for all of the presenters. This has been wonderful. Our students' prior deadline to apply for study abroad will be on December 10th for the academic year of the 2020, the 22, the 23, or just for fall 2022. So this is a really the time when students are really looking into all of this information. And of course, this is also a really exciting time since we are reopening our mobility. So that's why it was especially very, very helpful and also important to have you join us today. We thank you so much for our strong and continued partnership with the University of Montana, and we look forward to an even stronger partnership in the future. And if there aren't any other questions at this time, let's see, do we have any questions from anybody at this time? Well, if there aren't any, oh, good. So if there aren't any questions from anybody at this time, we can probably finish early. And, you know, I know this is a really busy time for everybody. And again, thank you so much. And this presentation, as you know, was recorded. So we will post this, the recording on our website so that any members of our campus community can access this presentation later on.
Thank you for having us. Hope to see some of your students in Greece.
Yeah, also here, thank you very much for your time, for the opportunity, and from Universidad Mayor in Chile, we thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.